I am live. Hey, y'all. So, I've been threatening to do this for a while now. I've been doing this virtual reality boxing, and it's called flow, but it's kind of Tai Chi like upper body exercises, and it's really changed my life. So people have been asking me, what the hell is it all about? So, I figured I would record a video of me fucking around with it and doing one of my workout routines. And so you can, get some humor out of it, maybe get a little bit of information about the program, or at least what it's all about, what's going on. So, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. And if you don't enjoy it, I apologize ahead of time. And if you do, I appreciate the chuckles, any comments that you may have as well. I use an Oculus VR setup, but I understand you can use all different kinds. Like any VR setup will work, but I use the Oculus because it's the easiest one. And maybe some of you know that that my Oculus, my first one broke. So I had to go out and get a second one, which I did because I couldn't afford the downtime. Because really, if I don't exercise, it makes me nuts and it makes me guilty, it makes me feel terrible now. And I really look forward to the endorphin rush of it. So I'm in that zone. I know it took me a few months to get here, but I'm really here. And I've kind of fallen in love with my body in motion again and feeling strong and feeling, all that. So it's really cool, which is why I'm trying to turn it on to other people. If you think about what it costs to join a gym and get yourself out of bed and go to fucking gym and exercise, blah, 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 and the expense that you'd have to look at to do that, plus the motivation. To get into this, you're looking at about 400 bucks for the unit and for the program. About 400 bucks is what I'm into it for. And it's the best goddamn 400 bucks I've ever spent in my entire life. I have never in my entire life been an athlete of that nature. I've been an athlete. When I was a kid, I was an athlete. I was very much a jock, but I hated the routine of exercise. I hated being forced to do things I didn't want to do. Yeah, go figure. And so it never really developed as a thing. And as a result, I've always carried a little extra weight than I wanted to. I am at my thinnest that I've been just after 3 or 4 months of working it. And I'm getting stronger. And, enough about me. Let me show you what this is all about. So, first, warning, I'm going to take my shirt off. So, let me show you what this is all about. You've got the headset and the two controllers that represent your hands. The flow is sort of like I said, it's sort of like Tai Chi in that it feels like the movements are very upper body flowing movements together, that kind of stuff. They call it flow, and you got bats, and you're basically beating the hell out of things coming at you. The other part of the training is boxing, and it is classic boxing stance, form, structure, the whole bit. You have actual coaches. They're not live in VR with you, but there's recordings of them, high def recordings of them, going through the routines with you, which is pretty awesome. And the coaching staff of Supernatural are amazing, amazing people. Yeah, so enough about that. All right, so I usually warm up with flow and then go into boxing because that usually feels better for my body as far as the warm up. So that's what I'm going to do. Get rid of my shit here. You've probably seen dorks with these things on, and now you get to see me dork with this thing on. Mine has been modified because the strap that comes with it is total bullshit. And when you're doing heavy duty stuff, your headset moves around a lot. So I bought, one of these $15 $15 cinches onto the back of your head, makes it so the thing's really not going to move and it's not going to fuck with you. I normally use earbuds when I'm exercising because it makes the music louder, but I'm going to leave it off in hopes that you'll be able to hear the sounds as well. I don't know how well it's going to transfer to my microphone. My microphone's right over there, so we'll see. I'll have it on high. It's coming out of the speakers. You should be able to at least hear the types of music. It's all music-based, and there's a ton of different content, from classical to dance stuff to rock and roll to everything you want to listen to. Which is pretty amazing. And then they also do themed things They're doing a month's worth of Pride. They did Pan Asian, that whole, I forget what it's called. Um, like there was a month of that, and they're very conscientious people, I guess is the point. The people that put this thing together and put this on, not only being important about your health, they're very brain conscious too, and they're very social conscious. And I hate to use the W word, but they're probably that too. So you can friend with other people who are doing it. There's a leaderboard, so you can keep track of points. I'm going to go into a flow first, which is that little Tai Chi kind of thing, just for a little warm up. It's not really Tai Chi, but that's how it makes me feel, at least. And Dwana Olson is one of my favorite coaches, so I'm going to pick her. There's 3 levels of intensity for all these: low, medium, and high. And then they're starting to introduce what is considered the pro intensity, which is a little higher than high. But so you can gauge how much of a workout you want, and how long of a workout you want. And you get to choose by coach who you want to work out with. You also get to choose music, and you can filter all these things. The other 2 things before I get started, I just wanted to mention, they also have meditation. So Supernatural has a whole meditation section with guided and coached meditations, and they also have stretching. So you can do complete stretching routines if you don't feel like, I've had days where I was so sore that I just couldn't work out and I knew it was going to fuck me up. So instead, I just went for long stretching routines, and that seemed to be really, really effective. So you got boxing, flow, meditate, and stretch. I'm going to start with flow. I've got Dwana up on deck. Break up, shake up, something old, something new. Oh, fuck. How appropriate is that in my life? All right, let's do it. 4 Seasons, Amy Winehouse, The Supremes, Nathaniel Ratcliffe and the Night Sweats, and Leslie Gore, just to give you an idea of the music we're going to be playing with. And here we go. I'm going to get sweaty, so don't get scared, because this is a serious cardio.
Welcome to your Breakup Shape Up Flow. Hi, Coach Dwana.
Hi, Dwana.
Today's workout is going to gift you the freedom of growing through and forward.
I'm going to have to wipe off my lenses because they're already fogging up. To give you an idea of how this is going to be, they're already fogging up on me. That happens sometimes. I got some anti-fog liquid that I normally put these on, but this is my brand new headset and I haven't done it yet. But, warm, hot. Let's do this. Back to it.
And help you own all of your strengths. Let's get warmed up with some squats into hip rolls on the right and left. Bring your feet just outside your hips. As you sit back, keep your chest up and squeeze to the glutes as you stand. Lift your right knee, roll it out, and right back down. Let's do this on the left side and then just keep it going. Deep breath in. Beautiful. Our playlist today brings a bit of the old with some classic Motown sounds, along with some new sounds from the early 2000s. There's no warm-up track, so please know that I am excited to jump right in with you, work through all of the challenges, and leave feeling empowered and even more proud to be a supernatural athlete. All right, my friends, stand up tall, make sure your wrist straps are secured, and let's get started.
I like Dwana. She's awesome. You can follow all the coaches on social media and get to know them a little bit more personally too. It's pretty awesome.
Chest up tall, gliding back and around. Determination in our movement, pushing through all of the barriers. And together, pushing through all the feels to get to where we want to be, to where we deserve to be. Wake up those shoulders, yes. Start to finish, my friend. We ride high. Connect your abs to the movement. Brace for your core.
There's targets that you have to hit, as well as barriers you have to avoid. Controls your squatting and your footing. There's gates that open up all around me in 360, and these objects are coming at me from these gates. So you're constantly being feels like a lot of times a lot of these things are coming at you before you even know it.
What's more important, the journey or the destination? Actually, it's the company. It's the company along the ride. You and I, eyes forward, we're not done. We're here to build ourselves up so that we can release ourselves through. Powerful and strong. That is how you start a workout. Take a deep breath. Let's jump right into your next track.
It rates you on accuracy and power. Your accuracy is how well you hit all the things. The power is your form and following trails and how hard you hit things. And then they combine the two and give you points each round. Whereas how it keeps score.
Make your chest and your posture as tall and proud as you can right now. I want you to tap into the sounds of what we get to listen to and the contrast of it all. Lengthen your arms.
I like flow, but I prefer boxing. I think I get more out of it. But this does feel good, and it does loosen your body up incredibly. That was a tough one. Some of these routines are fucking hard. Exactly. Having a perfect score isn't all that important. It feels good sometimes, but it's about growth. And it's about losing the concentration of having to think it through and just feel it. And just get into the flow of things. It's a Zen thing. There's something cathartic about getting into that zone. That's a tough routine. Oh my God. The scenery also, I guess I take it for granted now because I've been doing it for a long time, but the scenery is beautiful 3D scenes from all over the world. Peru and Egypt and Northern California, I mean, all over the place. It's fucking awesome.
Push you the challenge, the pressure in your legs, your arms, and your shoulders. Whip through anything trying to hold you back.
That one sequence keeps fucking me up.
Make this time different. Let's be better together.
So this is what flow looks like. I enjoy it.
Big finish.
All right.
Eyes to the sky. Put your hand on your amazing heart. That's the sound of you giving life for your workouts. Deep breath. Let's jump right into your next track.
Ah, Tears Amy Winehouse. So that was 99.2 accuracy with 99 power. So I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing all right. I don't really focus on that shit too much. When the 100% do come, I'm cool with it, but that's not really what it's about. So I'm gonna take this moment to catch my breath a little bit and put a little of that anti-fog stuff on. Bought it on Amazon, cost me like $6. It's totally awesome. If you are a prescription glass wearer, you may think that you don't have the option to participate with Oculus and VR stuff, and that's absolutely not true. There are several companies that make Oculus lenses that can carry your prescription. So you can get those for like 70 or 80 bucks. You can get prescription lenses for your Oculus. All right, so we're anti-fogged. We got a song under our belts. We're doing the shake up or break up, which is, fuck you, universe. All right, so here we go.
Deep breath in. It's a new dawn. It's a beautiful new day right here in Turkey. We are here to be our own best friend.
Coming down, no, you just have to wait.
You took your space in that last track. Now really show up for yourself. Big movements.
People think this is like Beat Saber, and I promise you, it's nothing like Beat Saber, except for you're hitting things coming at you. That's where the similarity ends. This program is about making you a stronger person, making you an athlete, not about selling you money, not about selling you music. Beat Saber is all about selling music packages. It's a fun game, but this is serious shit.
I can't help myself. We're surrounded by beauty. We're feeling the magic of movement. Wake up our entire body, our whole soul. Use it. Every word, every note, every portal turn, and every strike.
Missed that one. It's really easy to get off track, but you just pick it right back up. You forget that you missed one, and you just keep going.
Keep those strikes nice and sharp. Chest up on the squats.
The coaches are really good about knowing when to warn you about your form when you're slipping. They just know. It's like, oh yeah, I am doing that. Shit.
100 tracks on the list of greatest girl group songs of all time. This one by the Supremes is number 19. That's some powerful stuff right there.
They're color coordinated. Everything in this game is white and black. My left hand is black. My right hand is white. So all the targets, my black. This is a black bat. This is a white bat.
It feels amazing. Take a deep breath in. Press your shoulders back for me, and let's keep going.
I wonder where I'm at. I'm in some kind of some ruins with a bunch of ancient ruins and mud flaps, and it's cool. 100% accuracy, 97% power. See, when I don't think about it, I do much better. When I think about it, I get hung up on shit. So I find it better just to be present in the moment, cathartic, and just let it happen. And I'm like, I come zen.
Feeling the sun.
It becomes very zen. I got these triangles that are coming at me of different sizes and different shapes that require you to stand under or around. You're basically aiming to put your head into the apex of the point and not let it touch you.
There are so many wonderful lessons in this track. We get to learn and work through together. Lesson number 1. The song is called Cooling Out, but we're not staying home and cooling out, baby. Oh no. We broke it through. This is our time to bring all the heat back up in our lives. And lesson number 2, speaking of heat, we've got all the fun lower body challenges. So I want you to drop it low in the lunges, bring all the power to your single arm strikes between the legs and your squats.
This is a medium intensity, by the way. I find that I've gotten so good at these that when I take low intensity, they tend to be a little bit too slow, and I'm anticipating it to be faster. So I end up screwing up on the low intensity ones because I need it faster pace. I need it coming at me. I need these shit coming at my head. That's a good pattern. I love that pattern. A lot of these movements, like I say, I keep calling it like Tai Chi, but they're very martial artsy in their movement and their flow. And I like that.
I'm in this. I'm staying committed. Stay with me. Powerful strikes. Getting that perfect up.
That product works so killer. I've had no fog issues since I put it on. Just very super clear vision. It's important. You don't want that distraction when you're trying to work out. You just want to stay in the zone. Every single workout has a warm-up stretch beforehand and a cool down afterwards to help you get your heart rate down, which is usually less important to me because I usually go right into another one right after it. So the cool down's less important. Stretching always feels good though. Stretching your body is a big reward for all the stuff that you put into it and all the hard work you do.
I would not want to be anywhere else. Take a deep breath in. Let's jump right into the final track.
All right, so this is a 5-song set. That was my 4-song, 100% accuracy, 99.2 power. I'm a badass. All right, so last song. They rate you silver, gold, platinum, double, triple platinum, diamond. You can
take another deep breath in with me, shoulders back and down, line into that squat.
So they got these tall one-sided triangles that you're supposed to step up into on one leg, like that.
Enjoying something new under the
little side to side.
Gorgeous.
Boom!
Reinvigorated. Renewed. Heart forward. Owning who we are and this time in our lives with our best life.
Sometimes I crowd the targets. Like I start off in a certain place and I'll start stepping a little bit forward, inching forward. And what ends up happening is your timing gets off because you're expecting them to hit a certain way and they stop hitting it that. So all I gotta do is take just a slight little step backwards and everything reorients.
I love this song. You don't own me.
Then you make the decision that enough is enough. That you deserve better. You deserve this. Freedom. Say it. Feel it. You deserve freedom. Let's go. When the anger is gone, when the fear to move forward is gone, when you can wake up and feel free.
All right, Juan, I'm feeling called out. I'm feeling very called out. Sometimes they give you this little ending ball that erupts in butterflies or birds or bubbles. And sometimes they trick you because they usually come at the end. So you hit it and you're like, okay, I'm done. Oh shit, here comes more. That was what just happened. I was admiring the butterflies and realized targets were coming at my head. Boom, there's another one.
I'm so proud of your hard work and your effort. Take a deep breath. Last look around this gorgeous space in New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Let you cool down.
I'm in a snowfield in the mountains in New Zealand. It's fucking dope. I love that. I just love that they pick all these exotic locations, and there's something very real about the physiology of your brain thinking you're in these spaces.
I'm so glad I got to enjoy this workout with you. Thank you for being here. Take both arms overhead. We're going to fill our lungs with oxygen. Deep breath in. Feel your entire body start to relax and recover. Exhale and lower your arms down. Bring your right arm across the body for a shoulder release, and then gently allow your head to tilt over the right shoulder. Lift neutral and over to the left. Nice and easy. A couple times on each side is great. And switch. Oh, amazing. Shake out the arms. Let's do the same thing on the opposite side. Bring that left arm forward. Now this time, gently turn your head to the right and to the left as we inhale and exhale. Real easy, real smooth. Lower your arms. Final stretch for our legs. Hinge back for me as you reach your arms towards me and hold. You got a light brace through your abs and a slight bend in the knees if that feels better for your back. Deep breath in. Now slowly bend the knees, roll yourself all the way up. Give me a big shoulder roll, and I want you to say out loud, I am so proud of me.
I'm so proud of me.
I'm so proud of me.
I'm so proud of me.
Thank you for choosing to be here
Hi,
with
Dwana.
me today and to be better.
Ah, so there's flow.
And I cannot wait to see you soon.
That's flow. I usually do one flow and one boxing, depending upon how many points that creates for me. That was a diamond result for me, which is the highest you can get. Yeah. And that was 600 points. I have a personal goal of putting 1,000 points on the board every day. Every fucking day I need 1,000 points. And if I don't, I feel bad. So that was that. That's the flow. Now I'm going to wipe some sweat off my face, and then I'm going to do some boxing. And I hope that wasn't too embarrassing for you to watch. It was fine for me. Like I at this point, nothing fucking phases me. So I hope that wasn't too hard to watch, because it wasn't that hard to do. And I guess that's the important part. Well, yeah. All right. So out of flow into boxing, they got a really killer menu. VR is amazing. There's all these floating screens around me with all my options and all my information, and I can use my pointers to kind of pick and choose what I want. So I want to do a boxing routine. That was a medium. So I think I need to do a high intensity boxing. That's all there is to it. I got to bring the high intensity, and they're fucking hard. And you'll see, we'll talk about my numbers and how they drop, because it's less important for me to score these high numbers in the boxings. So it's more important for me just to be in that flow and try to operate at that high level is what I'm really kind of getting at.
What up, Supernatural?
Coach Doc.
Welcome
He's my
to
favorite.
Rapture. This one's got that late night club vibe. You know, that moment you're really feeling yourself. So let's get you warmed up. We're going to start by bringing that controller behind your head, and you can push down on the elbow, stretching out the tricep and the ribs. Switch it to the other side for me. Nice big breath. Now take your feet at a 45-degree angle, and we're going to drop into some easy sumo squats. Engage the core, keep that weight evenly distributed, and then I want you to hold that squat as low as you can and push out on the inside of the knees. Now, as you box your way to greatness, follow my form cues and continually adjust technique to ensure you're getting the most out of this workout. That way, you can really feel that confidence. All right, you ready?
That sucked. For my poor, tired soccer knees, that squat was horrible, let me tell you.
Fuck, no pain, no gain. All right, orthodox stance is for a right-handed boxer.
Focus on your form here.
Southpaw. What they don't know is I am a southpaw. People come at you with a southpaw stance. A lot of fighters don't know what to do with that, except get knocked the fuck out.
After the first round, let's hop into the second.
100% accuracy, 98% power. Much more severe, intense workout. Holy shit. This is why we do high intensity. My heart rate's at about 145. Yep, 148. Streak of 500 hits with no mistakes. That feels good. Woo! Holy shit. 99.588. Some of these are so long and so hard that by the time I'm done with the round, I can barely hold my arms up. And I guess that's the point. I guess that's what we're supposed to be doing. Death Valley. Sunset in Death Valley. Nice setting.
Even the best, the greatest, they take an L too. The question is, how you gonna bounce back? Come on, pick up the pace.
Block.
When we take an L, we gather ourselves. We come back with more intensity, accuracy, faster speed. Line 'em up. Good job, I got some welcome damn good to see. Because I'm on, bro. I know where they my phone. Don't leave me alone. We're gonna add a little something here. We're bouncing back, but I don't want you bouncing up. So find a good athletic stance here. And I want you to stay low. Put a little more pressure on the legs. You're gonna have a lot faster speed. You're already there. Stay low.
I switch gears to the night, back and up to the light. God talks to me aside, but I am every time, man.
Dropping that run. Just make sure you keep the weight even. Distribute it back and forth. See how you don't get your guns anymore?
I woke up in peace mode.
You say low on the list. That's beast mode. Stop once you feel a tug in the hamstrings, and then just breathe, release the kneecaps, and then we're gonna go ahead and add a little bounce for an extra stretch. Come back to standing, separate those feet, extend the arms, and we're gonna open the chest nice and wide as we close it round the back. Now, the more you can keep that good form, regardless of the intensity, the better it's going to be for your body and muscle memory when you return to the other boxing workouts. So just keep practicing, my friend. I'm Coach Doc, and I'll see you around.
All right, and there's a cool down. There's another 500 points. That gets me 1,100 for the day, reaches my personal goal, keeps me on top of the leaderboards where I want to be. And yeah, so there it is. Let me take my sweaty ass out of here and shut this thing down. So yeah, so there you have it. Supernatural is a subscription service. So I think you, Lordy. I think what you do is you try it, you get a free month, if I remember correctly. Or also, if you're interested, I also have, I have 3 friend invites left that I could use. So if you'd like to try Supernatural and you're curious about it, I can totally dial you in. I have 3 more invites. That'll get you a free month, at least, to check it out. If you have a VR setup, if you don't, I recommend you get one. They're, like I said, changed my life. So there you have it. I'm a sweaty beast. That's like a 40-minute workout that I just did. And yeah, the shit's changing my life. So consider it for yourself. Ask me if you got questions. Ask me if you want a referral. Peace.